This video is sponsored by Green Chef. Green Chef is a CCOF certified organic meal kit company that helps you cook clean no matter your lifestyle. They have options for keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, fast and fit, Mediterranean, and gluten-free. I personally love the time it frees up during the week when it comes to eating healthy and planning because all I have to do is choose from their weekly meal choices that they offer, and then a meal kit is delivered to my doorstep. The ingredients are pre-measured with minimal prep needed, and they come with step-by-step instructions, chef tips, and photos to guide you along. There's no trip to the grocery store because I forgot an ingredient, and it limits the times I go to order takeout because I know that there is a brown paper bag in the fridge with everything I need to make a delicious meal at home in as much time as it would take for a delivery to get to my house. So if you're interested in trying out Green Chef for yourself, you can use my code Beatrice50 to get 50% off plus free shipping. Go to greenchef.com for more details. And as always, huge thank you to Green Chef for sponsoring this video. I put my purse somewhere, and I remember as I was putting it somewhere, I thought to myself, I'm not going to remember where I put this, and I did not. So I hope that I don't get pulled over. But I am on my way to go pick up Wegmans for our morning walk. Feel a pimple brewing right here, and it is annoying. I guess I could fill you in on the tea while going to the Wegmans. So I've been dating this guy. It has been going well. I guess that I have a boyfriend now. He met Wegmans. He met my whole family. I had a 4th of July party picnic thing at my house, and he came to that and stayed the weekend, and it was cool. Let's see the firecracker shirt.
Look at her, how festive she is. I got firecrackers, and I got the United States.
You're ready for the festivities. Here comes the wedge machine now. Hello, Wedgman.
Chippy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Oh my goodness. Bright and early you recorded me.
Wedgman and I went on our morning jaunt, and then I went home and got my co-pilot workout in. I've gotten in a routine of getting it done first thing in the morning before the garage gym reaches hellfire heats, and so far so good. I've also gotten in a groove of doing a morning spot clean on the guinea pig's cage because they are very messy little babies. But I think I've managed to create a good flow where it stays pretty tidy now. But speaking of clean, after all this, of course I shower. My grandma is coming over this afternoon. It wants to show me how to make some kind of diet cake that it remembered that it had on Weight Watchers so many years ago. I don't know how diet it is, so please take it with a grain of salt. From her description of it, it's just a can of pineapples and some angel food cake, but I digress. I'm not really sure. She didn't explicitly say she wanted it to be filmed, but she does because she's a little ham. It will never admit it, but it is a little ham, and it likes being a little ham. They're even filming stuff for me without me even being there because I didn't show up for water aerobics, and they decided to still show you guys her shirt. So,
hey, where's B? I wore this shirt just for her. Aw, Donut Squad. Yeah.
That's a ham if I ever knew one. But I think before she comes over, I am going to get a little bit of work done as far as I need to rearrange my office yet again. I have rearranged this bitch a million times. I need separation between my desk, work thing, and makeup and art stuff, which is all the stuff I do in this room. Sometimes, well, I want to start doing more art stuff. Anyways, but with the guinea pigs taking up an 8-foot section of wall over here, we're kind of pressed for space. So we're going to have to get a little bit creative. I want to get this art drafting table thing because I think that would be good because it kind of the surface tilts up so you can draw. That way you don't get a weird perspective thing, you know? Because that sometimes do be happening. And don't worry about my attire. I will put on a shirt for when my grandma comes. But it's just hot right now, so. But I think before she comes over, I am going to get a little bit of work done as far as I need to rearrange my office yet again. I have rearranged this bitch like a million times. I need separation between my desk, work thing, and We are not going to worry about that. Also, I'm addicted now to watermelon Red Bulls, which is not great for anxiety. But they are delicious. But see, this desk, this is what we're trying to avoid because it's constant chaos. Charles. Oh my god, okay.
Grandma come to make a cake.
And I don't know how it's going to turn out because I actually read the box this time and I have never not greased the pan. It says not to.
Okay, you gotta show me. My grandma's already going. She's already going.
Huh? What? You're not supposed to be getting me. She's doing it. All right.
You're both doing it, it looks like.
Put that in your pan. Add this, mix it all up. That's all there is to it.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, that's going to be a long video.
Okay. Why is it a diet cake?
Because the angel food cake is what they allow diabetics a lot. You know, they almost always they can have slices of angel food cake.
Oh, because it's low on the glycemic index? And you heard about this on Weight Watchers?
Yeah.
How long ago?
A long time ago.
Oh.
This is one that Stan and I liked really well.
Juice and everything?
Yeah. You just dump the whole can in there because you're not putting any water in. The angel food cake has to be one that you only add water to. Betty Crocker always has this one. Might be easier to do it with the mixer.
Right now I'm not sure where it is.
Well, then just do it that way.
The house is in disarray.
Just once you get everything
Down below
totally
right there.
wet, then you're done. But your oven's not going to be done yet.
Oh, I didn't even preheat it. What was it?
350.
250?
350.
I think your beaters are right below down there.
It says not to grease it, so let's try that.
But you've always greased it?
Yeah, but then I've always used a glass pan too.
I think I have a glass pan.
It doesn't say on there about what you do with a glass pan. And maybe that's why mine always falls.
Oh.
Does it specify on what kind of pan?
Well,
I don't know. I didn't read it.
That one for that pan right
This
there
is very fluffy.
She brought every utensil, even a spoon.
You didn't trust me to have a spoon?
Well, a big spoon.
You're going to lose some on the outside here. You might want to wipe that.
That is the easiest cake you'll ever make. That's the way you cook, huh?
Put it in the oven. I don't disturb it. Alright, put on your timer.
I mean to step on you.
For how long, girl?
35 minutes.
Poor Dougie.
Come out, Daddy. Come out of the box, honey. Daddy, come on. Come out of the box. Come on, Daddy. He says, why did they put me in a box?
Did you step on your brother's foot? Did you? You didn't mean to. You didn't mean to, huh?
Come on, baby boy. Come on. Yeah, look at you. Just look at you. I know. You want to slap me and you want to bite me, and that's all right.
To try and bite you?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh.
What? You getting too much attention and you're not? Is that what it is?
I need another pot holder.
Let me get it out for you.
No, you can't. You have to have two.
I will.
And I haven't poked it
I'll
yet.
use one of these here. Here, 2 pot holders. Give me that.
It's still coming out on the toothpick.
Okay.
Just a little bit. It won't take much longer. 35 was the basic.
You got your heaviest fruit on top.
I did that.
So
Grandma, you don't know show business. You gotta wait for the camera.
Well, it's when it's getting too done, you can't wait for
What's
the
going on with
camera.
those? What?
That's to hold up the end of the pan because you're supposed to turn it over immediately. And I lost my other pan. Here, what are we doing?
Okay, help her.
We need to keep it braced up until it.
Okay. Now what do we do? Wait for it?
I don't know. Somebody threw my box away.
Maybe you.
No, it just has to cool a minute.
Okay.
And I don't remember if I was supposed to go around the edges of it first or not, but I bet I was.
Oh.
Uh-oh. You got a hole. All right. I need a knife. I have never had it be this hard before.
Maybe it has to cool.
I think I was supposed to do this first. See, it was raised up about like that. See how flat it goes? There. Let it cool. What?
This is a big production. I thought it was gonna be easy.
Well,
Trying to do it with this wasn't easy.
yeah, that's not easy.
It don't look like it's doing nothing.
I don't remember it ever falling out of the pan. I just cut it in the pan. But that box said turn it over and let it cool.
I feel like you shouldn't have listened to the box. You just do what you always do.
Yeah, that probably would have been best. Let's see if I can do this without breaking it all up. May have to just cut it like that. There you go.
Pretty nice. So he's been limping on one of his balls at least prior to this picture, to this video.
He's getting like arthritis or something.
I don't know. It's so weird. He's really limping now though, compared to that. I mean, he was still stepping on that one.
Stepping on the beach.
I guess you could still get arthritis.
Or maybe he's boxing some chickens down the street.
Could be. There's all kinds of chicken really.
Yeah, I like whipped cream and strawberries on mine.
Okay. I think I'll just eat mine plain. Pretty good.
All right, you guys, if you want some, you better come get it before it's gone.
Pretty easy too. It's light.
As big a pieces as you cut, we will.
Okay, so it's the next day. This is kind of what we settled on. Putting both of these shelves on either side of the closet. Then having this whole area free so I can have a drafting table. And I got a dog bed for Douglas in here because I had the guinea pig's dog bed thing like just sitting on the floor like after I had washed it. And Douglas was sitting in it and it was like the saddest thing ever. So we had to get him a bed for in here. I'm gradually finding a rhythm and like a morning routine, which is awesome. The guinea pigs definitely help with that because I have to clean their cage, like do like a spot clean every single day because they're messy beasts. Charles! Come on, buddy. But I figured we would do a little bit of a tea with beast session, except for I'm going to be drinking water because I am dehydrated AF. To kind of catch you up on some things and also tell you what my plans are moving forward because I came up with a little bit of a thing. I don't know. Anyways, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I now have a boyfriend. It has been moving incredibly fast just because we've been spending so much time together. He lives in Denver, which is a ways away from where I live, but he is going to break his lease and get a place down here because we both really don't want to do the long distance thing and because I still have anxiety around driving like far places. I haven't really been able to like go up there and visit him as much. Plus I don't really like Denver, which it's like people live for Denver, people die for Denver, but it's like overhyped. But it just makes sense. He's hung out with my family several times now. He's stayed here for like multiple days at a time. He fortunately does like the whole work from home thing. So he has the flexibility to like just grab his computer and come and stay for, you know, a week at a time, which is super awesome. He's still gonna be getting his own place in town. I don't know. It just feels right, I guess. Like it just felt like we had been together for years and years, which is kind of crazy. Like I've always heard like when you know kind of thing, and it just immediately just we kind of fell into a rhythm where things felt right. So, there's that bit of information. We've been dating for about 2 months now. The first date video I released like later on just because I didn't know if it was gonna work and I didn't know if I was even gonna like release it. So just to like give you kind of like a little bit more of a timeline on that, since it does seem very sudden, all of this. And it's still like moving fast, but it's just, I don't know. I'm okay with that. But since we have been hanging out like a lot and, you know, doing things with my family, we have been going out to eat a lot. And also, he is one of the genetically blessed people who can eat absolute garbage and still just be fit. He eats garbage. It's almost upsetting. It's insane. So my diet by proxy has been not great. We've been going out to eat a lot. So my exercise is on point, but the diet is, she's not. Okay? She has just been along for the ride. And I need to change that. So I bought a bunch of groceries and I cooked at home and he liked that meal. It was the spicy pineapple chicken, my specialty. And right now we're both on board for starting to cook more just because eating out, first of all, is very expensive. And a lot of times you don't really know what you're eating. You're usually consuming more calories. And I've been working out hard lately and I kind of feel like I am just working out to stay the same fatness. Or get slightly bigger because the diet is the pinnacle of change, really. My battery's about to die. I will see you in just a second. And we are back. So yeah, we're getting on the same page with all of that. I don't know, I'm just feeling a lot more motivated. And honestly, it's kind of a good thing that I got into an exercise routine when my diet was honestly shit, because it kind of gets me out of that all or none mindset, because, you know, if I do go out to eat or whatever, then it's not like I completely go off the rails the same way that I had in the past. So I don't know, it's just like a good mental exercise, even though it's not ideal. I would prefer to be 100% on it, but you know, if we get to like 80% on it, like, I think we'd start seeing some big changes. But I recently thought of something that might be just like a little bit more motivation, like a small goal to kind of aim towards. But my last ThredUp order, I had seen these pants, right? These pants. And I was like, these are funky, these are cool, I like those patterns. ThredUp did this new thing where like they show you the measurements of the garment, because we all know that brands tend to call something a 16 and bitch, that can mean anything. Like 16 at American Eagle is not a 16 at Torrid. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, the numbers are arbitrary. Even though I knew that the measurements like wouldn't necessarily pan out, I was like, maybe there's some kind of Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants magic in these beaches, and I ordered them anyway. Surprise, surprise, they did not fit, which I had an inkling that they would not, based on the information given. But I thought that it might be like a fun little thing. Like, this is not a new idea at all. People have done this from the dawn of time. I mean, that's why people have like half a closet of clothes that don't fit them, because they're like, someday. And like buying like gold clothes is never really a good idea, but I was like, secondhand, these are fun pants. So in my head, it was a little bit justifiable. But I figure these could be my new gold pants because they just do not button or zip. Let me try these babies on and I'll show you real fast. Bussin'. So yeah, they definitely don't fit me. I think they are really adorable. I don't know why I think that. They're kind of clown pants, but they're kind of a vibe. And I want my asshole to fit inside of them, you know, without suffocating me. So I figured as like a little short-term goal, the goal would be to try to fit into these clown pants. Also, don't be surprised if you see a short about these pants, just because I feel like it would be an easier way for me to like kind of document the whole pants thing and maybe start doing some short form content as well. A little bit less pressure. I don't know. I prefer long form, but probably because I can't form a concise sentence, it always has to be like a 15-minute ordeal whenever I talk about anything. But you know, it'd probably just be like a good place to like throw up some like what I eat in a day type things, like little things that I throw together just to kind of just have like a bit of a log and keep me a little bit on track, accountable, and making content. Because lately I've been having a hard balance of like filming my life and living it, but that's fine. Like everything else, balance is needed. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm in a new era. Things right now are looking up. Not necessarily because of like the boyfriend thing, but I mean like just in general. I feel like this lightness. I think after my last video, just kind of like admitting that I had been struggling with like the exercise stuff or whatever else, I think kind of like talking about it and like saying it out loud just kind of puts it out in the ether, and then it's not like this weight on you anymore. I don't know. It's an odd thing. I can't really explain it. I'm just trying to do my best. But other than that, I just hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!